This is Chris Badails. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to this channel, Word of Chris 1-800. Subscribe to my other channel, Chris Badails. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Yeah, I'll be down there in the description box. And I am here to review My Hero Academia Chapter 210. This is a review on Chapter 210, and it was titled The One for All Dreams. So yeah, that was the title of this week's chapter. Now, I possibly will be doing My Hero Academia chapter reviews every week. If you guys want me to, I can do like next week's chapter 211, or and stuff like that. And if you want me to, I can do like Black Clover chapter reviews and all that stuff. So yeah, if you want me to, I can discuss about those chapters of One Piece, all that stuff. If you guys want me to, The Promised Neverland, other series like Dark Stone, all that stuff. So yeah, if you want me to, just comment below. I will discuss about those chapters if you want me to, because I am pretty much caught up on all of them. But yeah, I just want to start this, discussing about the manga chapters, starting off with My Hero Academia, which is the first time I'm ever doing, talking about the any manga, pretty much chapter reviews at all, because I never did it on even on my old channel that I used to have. I never did a My Hero Academia chapter review at all. Now, I know the chapters comes out every Friday. I can possibly get them out on Friday, but I think it'll be more easier if I can get them out on Monday, just because on the weekly Shonen Jump app that they recently released, we can get the free chapters every week. I think they stay on there they get on there like every Monday. It's all English translated and all that already. They are out every Monday and stuff. So yeah, it's just a couple days, even though they already released in Japan on Friday. It's just like 2 or 3 days, pretty much, until they get released like in America and stuff on the app and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll possibly be doing the chapter reviews every Monday or every Friday. It depends on what I can do, at least. But yeah, going into this chapter now, chapter 210 of My Hero Academia. I already said the title. The title is The One for All Dream. Now, this week's chapter was pretty good. I like this week's chapter. We start the chapter with Gran Torino calling All Might and stuff, and Gran Torino pretty much talking to All Might, and pretty much All Might was discussing about how he had a dream last night, and his dream was about a man walking through black smoke and stuff, and then it cuts out there, and then we get to the fight with Deku and all them, Class 1A versus Class 1B and stuff. So yeah, so we see Deku and Izuku. He comes up, and apparently his plan is he's going to keep Uraraka, Ashido, and Minato in one area, hidden and stuff, so they can't get found or anything from Class 1B. And he was going to be the one to go out, and pretty much while everybody else have their eyes on him, like everybody like Shinso and all them have their eyes on Izuku, Uraraka and all them come up and blindside, Class 1B pretty much. So yeah, pretty good plan that Izuku got going on here. Well, it would possibly be a good plan if Class 1B didn't have Shinso on his team, because probably Shinso thought of that Izuku would possibly do that plan. Who knows? But yeah, it was a good plan that Izuku was trying to do, but it didn't work really. So yeah, Izuku pretty much runs into Monoma. I think I got his name right. Monoma, something like that. But yeah, he runs into him and stuff, and it's that guy that pretty much gets mad every time and talking about Class 1A sucks and all that. So yeah, that guy. He's on Shinso's team, and pretty much we hear apparently Shinso screams in this chapter, screams, and Izuku can't figure out who it was, and he was thinking it was like his teammates or whatever. And we see that, and then we see a scene with Bakugo, and then Bakugo, it was I think it was I forgot who it was talking about it, but they was talking about how Jiro is on his on Bakugo's team last. I think it was like last week or whatever. How Jiro was on Bakugo's team, and it was like a good thing. Izuku was following the footsteps of what Bakugo was doing pretty much with his plan and stuff. But the thing was that Jiro was on his team, so with Jiro using the headphone jacks and all that, she could pretty much listen out to whoever was coming up. So yeah. Izuku was trying to follow the same thing that Bakugo was doing, but he don't got Jiro on his team, so he can't pretty much have like somebody hear out whoever's coming up towards them or whatever. But yeah, like I said about Shinso screaming and stuff, Izuku is thinking that, it's possibly one of his teammates because Monoma was pretty much talking to Izuku, telling him, hey, that could possibly be one of your teammates or whatever. But it probably ain't one of your teammates, it's probably Shinso screaming. And Izuku is like trying to figure out what he should do at this moment because of, it's pretty cool how he's trying to figure out because of, if he goes and checks and see if his teammates, it can be a blindside pretty much because then everybody else in Class 1B will be following him and finding where Uraraka and all of them is hiding out at and stuff. But, if it ain't his teammates, it's just Shinso doing that crap, they'll psych him out. So yeah, they're trying to psych out Izuku, which was pretty cool and stuff. And, Izuku, instead of going out, but instead of Izuku doing that, he goes and fights Monoma. So, and then it cuts out from there, and then we get to the scene with Uraraka and him. Now, we haven't seen Shinso at all in this chapter. He did something with the screaming and stuff, but we didn't see him at all in this chapter. But yeah, what he did was pretty cool, I guess. So we see Uraraka and them hiding out. And all of a sudden you see these big ass bolts coming up, about to crush them and stuff. And Ashido pretty much had to use her acid and stuff to destroy those bolts and stuff. And apparently somebody fell into Minata's trap, their trap plan and stuff, where they had like a big old string or whatever going around with Minata's, the balls on the top of his head pretty much. Yeah, somebody fell for that trap or something. But yeah, and then, those bolts and stuff were still coming out. Uraraka had to use zero gravity, to stop them and stuff. But then we kind of figure out who it was, and apparently it was two women that came up and found Uraraka and, Ashido and Minata. And we figure out who they are and what their quirks was. And apparently one of the women that was there, her name is Riko Yanagi, and apparently her quirk is Poltergeist. And she can manipulate nearby objects, but no more than the total weight of a single person. Another girl was Yoi Kodai, and her quirk was size, that she could alter any size of whatever she touches, but it doesn't work on living things. So yeah, those was the two girls, and those was their quirks and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty useful quirk. So yeah, pretty much when I was reading up on the chapter and stuff, and it was talking about Kodai with her quirk called size and stuff, first thing comes is like Mount Lady pretty much, because Mount Lady's quirk is like something where she can alter her size. But the difference between these two quirks is Mount Lady can alter just her size. She can't alter anything else's size or anything like that. But yeah, what Kodai can do is alters, object size, like those bolts that we seen flying at Ashido and all them. She's the one that altered the size of those, and she can't alter the size of like living things. Like she can't go up to Minata and and touch him, and then all of a sudden make him huge like Mount Lady or whatever. She can't do that. So yeah, she can alter the size of just objects and stuff. So yeah, so apparently she was the one pretty much altering the size of the objects or whatever that came flying at Minata and all of them, and and the other girl's Yanagi, which her quirk is like Poltergeist, like I said, and she can manipulate anything, pretty much like a like a weight of a person. So yeah, Kodai was the one that pretty much manipulated the size of the objects that came flying, and Yanagi was the one that pretty much tossed that crap at him. So yeah, that's what them two was doing to Uraraka and Minato and Ashido. But Ashido, Minato, and Uraraka blocked it and stuff. So yeah, that was pretty good. So yeah, apparently those was the two that found Uraraka and all them. And like I said, we haven't seen Shinso at all in this chapter, and Izuku was the one fighting Manima. Keep on forgetting his name sometimes. But yeah, that's who Izuku was fighting in this chapter. But then we go to the end of the chapter. During the fights and stuff, we'll get like another chapter where Gran Torino's actually talking about Nana, which is All Might's master and stuff, his teacher and stuff, the one that gave him One for All and stuff. And then you don't hear much about her. Gran Torino brings her up, and then it cuts out on that, goes back to the fight scenes. And then after the fight scenes and stuff with all of them, and then we get back to Gran Torino and All Might at the end of the chapter, and then we see Izuku. Pretty much at first I thought he was like powering up or whatever, but no, what happened was where it looked like he was about to like power up. It looks like, well, you can't power up, I guess, but where it looks like, yeah, at least he's about to like thump or whatever, use One for All onto Manima, and then all of a sudden what happened was like his One for All was going out of control or whatever. So yeah, apparently the One for All Quirk with Izuku or whatever is going out of control or whatever, which is crazy because he got like these gauges on or whatever on his wrist or whatever, those things, supposed to help Izuku out with One for All and stuff, so it wouldn't go like full out of control and he break his bones and stuff like what he usually did at the beginning of the series. But yeah, but apparently One for All was going out of control and it broke those gauges and stuff they had on. So yeah, but then after that happened, then we see All Might talking to Gran Torino about that he had a dream last night, and apparently it was a man coming through some black smoke and stuff like that, and then the chapter ends. So yeah, pretty interesting chapter for this week of My Hero Academia. One for All is pretty much going out of control now. It's pretty crazy. So apparently when Gran Torino brought up Nana, which is All Might's master, and then it cut out to the scene with the fights and stuff. I'm here. Now. This is my opinion of what I think that actually what they possibly talked about. So bring up that this actually this didn't happen in the chapter at all. This is why I think that happened. Gran Torino was talking to him. So I'm thinking that Gran Torino was talking to All Might about Nana or whatever, and possibly when they was talking about the One for All dream and stuff, possibly Gran Torino was talking about how Nana possibly had difficulties with One for All and stuff like that. So yeah, but he didn't straight out say that, but that's what I'm thinking at least. That's my theory about it. But yeah. Other than that, pretty good chapter and stuff like I said. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen next week's chapter while Izuku's pretty much his quirk is going all out of control. So yeah, it'll be pretty interesting to see in next week's chapter 211. But yeah, like I said, it's a pretty good chapter this week. I like this week's chapter of My Hero Academia. Pretty good one. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what All Might and Gran Torino will be talking about next week, and it'll be interesting to see about what Izuku will possibly be doing while his quirk is going out of control and stuff. What Monoma and all them will be doing, while his quirk is out of control and all that stuff. So yeah, all that stuff will be interesting. It'll be in next week's chapter. So yeah, definitely can't wait for that. But yeah, like I said, pretty good chapter for this week. But yeah, like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to this channel, Word of Chris 1-800, subscribe to my other channel, Chris Menails. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Yeah, I'll be down there in the description box. So yeah, go follow my social media accounts. Like this video and comment this video about what you guys think about this week's chapter of My Hero Academia, chapter 210. In my opinion, it was a pretty good chapter. And I'll possibly be talking about next week's chapter as well, and all that. And I can possibly talk about Black Clover if you guys want me to do Black Clover chapter reviews. I can do it. I possibly talk about the latest chapter tomorrow or later on tonight or whatever. So yeah, I'll be figuring out about that. And I can talk about other mangas chapters like The Promised Neverland, Dr. Stone, stuff like that, because soon, I'm talking about those chapters and stuff. Soon I will be discussing about the Boruto chapter, Dragon Ball Super chapters, whenever they come out, because they come out once a month and stuff. So yeah, I'll be talking about those whenever they come out, every month and all that. So yeah, it won't be too much of those really. But yeah, it'll be more like My Hero Academia, Black Clover on a weekly basis and stuff. But yeah, like I said, I can be talking about those chapters for those series if you guys want me to. I think I'll have a Black Clover chapter review out possibly tomorrow, so yeah, don't miss it. But yeah, pretty good chapter for this week for My Hero Academia. I liked it. Now, like I said, I'll probably discuss about those chapters every Friday, possibly, or every Monday. Depends on what I can do and stuff, and to see what I can do about that. But yeah, for right now, it's just going to be every Monday. But yeah, like I said, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube. Follow me on all my social media accounts. Comment on this video about what you guys think about this week's chapter of My Hero Academia. In my opinion, it was pretty good. But yeah, I'll see you guys later until next week's My Hero Academia chapter 211 chapter review. See you guys later until then.